Good day. We are here again for another edition of DCN Maths. The question given today is, given that sin theta equals to 8 all over 17, calculate the value of cos theta, tan theta, cos theta plus sin theta all over cos theta minus sin theta. Remember, the build-up of today's class is what we did yesterday on trigonometric ratio. So, solution to this question, we are given sin theta to be equal to 8 all over 17. So, for you to solve this, you need the right angle triangle. Let's say this is a right angle triangle theta, and this is a right angle triangle. We have A, B, C. So since it's talking about sin theta, remember what I told you yesterday, so tua. So sin here, this S represents sin, and C here is cos, T is tan. So in place of sin, we have opposite and hypotenuse, and this place is the opposite, which represents 8. And then our hypotenuse, which is 17, here is 17. So we are looking for this side. Now, to get the size x, that is side between B and C, we need to look for, we need to use a formula called the Pythagoras theorem. And Pythagoras theorem states that sum of the square of the opposite and the square of the adjacent is equal to the square of the hypotenuse. So this is the square of the opposite plus the square of the adjacent is equal to the square of the hypotenuse. Now, our AB is the opposite, which is 8 squared, plus BC is x. Our x squared equals to AC. Between AC is 17 squared. This is what we call the Pythagoras theorem. This is what is called the Pythagoras theorem. So our x squared is 64 plus x squared equals to 17 squared will give us 289. So to get the value of x, we have x squared equals to 289 minus 64. So we know that this is Pythagoras theorem. Let me cancel because of space. Now, our x squared is equal to, when we take 64 out of 289, it will give us 225. So we need to get the value of x. So you square root both sides. Cancel this. Our x9 is equal to 15. That means between B and C, what we have as the side there is 15. So our x is 15. Now, if our sine is equal to opposite and hypotenuse, you can say if sine theta is equal to 8 over 17, that is the opposite and hypotenuse, then cos theta will be equal to, remember cos here is adjacent and hypotenuse, and between and our adjacent is x. Now that we have solved the value, we have solved for the value of x, and our x is 15. It represents the adjacent, which is 15 all over the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the longest side, which is 17. So if sin theta is equal to 8 over 17, cos theta is equal to 15 over 17. Then to get our tan theta, remember from yesterday work also, tan is tua, which is opposite and adjacent. Our opposite is 8 all over the adjacent, and our adjacent is 15. So the value of sin theta is 8 over 17. Value of cos theta is equal to 15 over 17. And then the value of tan theta is equal to 8 over 15. Now, To use the whole of this thing to solve cos theta plus sin theta all over cos theta minus sin theta, what you need to do now is you can say therefore cos theta plus sin theta all over cos theta minus sin theta. So meaning that any place you see cos theta, you replace it with this figure. Any place you see sin theta, you have 8 over 17, and the place of our cos theta and sin theta, okay, we have the values here. So what we need to do now is to put this thing in place, that is to replace it, okay? And this is become this and now become fraction. Cos theta now, our cos theta is 15 over 17 plus our sin theta 8 over 17, 8 all over 17, all over the value of cos theta is still the same thing, which is 15 over 17 minus the value of sin theta, which is 8 all over 17. Now you have to do this. This has become fraction. The LCM of 17, as we can just make it 76. They are of the same. All over. Yes, it's plus 15 plus 8 will give us 23. Yes, the same thing happened here, which is 17. And when we take 8 out of 15, it will give us 7. It will be 7. And finally, you have 23 over 17 divided by 7 all over 17. The next thing is to invert it, and that will become 23 over 17 multiplied by 17 over 7. This we cancel this. So we have 1 and this become 1. 23 multiplied by 1 will give us 23. All over 1 multiplied by 7 will give us 7. Finally, this is the answer to cos theta plus sin theta all over cos theta minus sin theta. You can see that this cos theta plus sin theta all over cos theta minus sin theta, the result is 23 all over 7. Don't forget